Hey, BIS 301, Session A in Fall 2018, welcome. This is the first video of the class. I'm going to endeavor to post one for each module, and bear with me. I sort of new at this as far as the video goes, but I've done video before, but I don't like being on this side of the camera. So anyways, I got a whole bunch of notes and things, and let's get rolling, huh? Hey, thanks for about almost half of you guys logged into the course already. I guess that's good, as opposed to wait until the last minute when it starts. I'm going to go through some general things and specific things to start with. So let me just start with this, okay? You're watching this video, and you're gonna watch them all, right? So, to reward you for that, you'll get 5 points for every video that you watch of mine, for up to 7, so 35 points just for sitting through this. Now, how do I know that you're watching the video? Well, I'm going to place what I call Easter eggs or cookies in each video. Typically, well, I'm not telling you how many, you got to watch a video to see. All you got to do is send me an email with the cookies on them, the Easter eggs, and I will mark you down for 5 points. I will compile that as the semester rolls on and add them in, probably add them in your last quiz, which is pretty nice. But so having said that, this course has no extra credit, so don't ask, okay, because it's based on point totals, okay? So you want to get 700, that's a C, right? 700, well, you want to get more than that, of course, but 700, 799 is a C, 800, 899 is a B, 900 to 1,060 is an A, because if you add the 35 points for the videos and the 25 points for the syllabus quiz, there's your extra credit. That's 60 points right there that were not in this course originally. So hope that helps you out, and they're fairly simple things to do, but I think they're helpful in terms of succeeding here. All right, so let's go with the first Easter egg, okay? Let's call it IDS, okay? Which Interdisciplinary Studies, IDS. You'll hear me call it that. You'll see me call it that. It's just a quicker way to say it, IDS. So your first Easter egg is IDS. Okay. All right. So we got the percentages. I mean the points down. Don't worry about percentages, okay? Try not to, beat yourself up over percentages if you don't do that well, because it's about accumulating the points throughout the course. All right. Let's see. Okay. So if you get in the course, when you get in the course, go to the Welcome and Start Here page. We'll give you some of the things that I look for the course and that are going to help you to navigate. Let me turn this edit off. Okay. And, again, I think I emphasize throughout the class to get a hold of me if you're spinning your wheels, okay? I don't like any student to spin their wheels, especially on a 7.5-week course, all right? You're going to do the same amount of work you do in 15, so you didn't catch a break there, all right? This is a foundational course in interdisciplinary studies. My background is interdisciplinary studies, fairly recent. While IDS has been around since the 70s, I took it graduated in 2013 and got my master's in it, 2016, I think, yeah. So you can also meet your instructor here, that's me, tell you some of the things about me. What I try to do, I think you'll find it's going to be tough because I've got 120 BIS 301 students this session, and I try to connect with each and every one of you in some way. That just is indicative of the the wide background that I have in many different areas. You name it, I've tried to do it and done it, succeeded in it or failed in it. Either way, it's great, right? Okay, so I'll be trying to do that with each and every one of you in your intros, is to let you know how we connect. Hopefully that'll help you if you are looking for some advice in a matter regarding a class, regarding a paper. You know that I've probably been there and done that, all right? Okay, so moving forward, let's see. What I like about this, all my rosters are so broad, okay? So you might be in business or communication, okay? That's pretty consistent. I mean, you might be in organizational leadership, you might be family and human development, you might be in geology or dance. I've had those students having those focuses. in my class, and I really enjoy that variety, okay? Let's go with Easter egg number 2 right now. Number 2, integration, okay? It's one of the most important words you'll hear, and when I see it come back at me, in terms of anywhere you can fit it in to describe your IDS pitch, you know, when you use the word integration, oh my God, that's just, you don't know, I can't give you a bigger hint than that. Use the word integration when you're discussing IDS, because it's not a double major, it's not a major minor. We endeavor to integrate, okay? Integrate disciplines, concentrations, ideas to, you know, help solve or analyze 21st century issues and topics and problems and projects. So it's a lot of fun, okay? All right. Now, also, I want to just talk about, as you go through and write the main papers, which are called MAPS, MAPS 1, MAPS 2, MAPS 3, you won't get to those till modules 4, 5, and 6. But as you go through your academic career and as scholars, remember now, whatever field you've chosen, or fields, you're on the inside now. You're being welcomed into the inside. You're not on the outside. You're not me, you know, researching a trip to Europe, you know, from the outside, you know, in Expedia or Kayak. You know, you're on the other side of the door now. So when you look for scholarly articles, you look for resources, and go with some things that are scholarly. Don't use Wikipedia, obviously, I'm sure you've heard that. Don't use the encyclopediabritannica.com. Don't use Chron.com, which is the Houston Chronicle newspaper. Great paper, but, you know, these aren't scholarly sources. Forbes magazine, don't, okay? Use scholarly, peer-reviewed sources, textbooks. Refer to your classes in your field to know what to use. And that's just a general rule of thumb as you step up your game now as interdisciplinarians and academics, all right? So module 1 is, I thought I had it up here. Okay, module 1. That starts today, if today is August 16th. Goes to the 22nd. Okay, so there's some reading to do. You should be able to navigate through Blackboard fairly easy. If anybody's having trouble with that, let me know. Due dates are in the description of every assignment. They are not on the syllabus, because syllabus is kind of like, you know, carved in stone, and the modules are, I like to tweak those sometimes. So if I can sense we could all use like an extra day or 2 on something, I tweak it, all right? So I don't want to go back and put all those in the syllabus, okay? I hope you don't have a problem with that, sorry. But there is a method to that kind of madness, all right? Got to have the textbook to pass, all right? You really do. You got to read it, all right? So there's a little overview, page 1 here, page 2 is, you know, what we hope to accomplish by the end of the module. Page 3 is going to be your syllabus quiz, 5 questions, very easy points. It lets me know that you know, so that anybody comes back later and says, man, I didn't know about that late penalty. Well, you know, you did the syllabus quiz, right? Okay, then you're going to read the preface in chapter 1, and also a article on integrative learning. There's that word, integrative, okay? So remember that, please. All right, and page 5 here, you're going to just look at the 4 core courses this program offers, as well as a PowerPoint presentation of the BIS 401 experience. Keep that in the forefront of your mind as you go through this program, because it's something that's going to come at you pretty fast later, and there are all kinds of deadlines having to do with that, all right? Then there is a Adobe presentation, or YouTube it looks like, of about the BIS concentrations, okay? Take a look at that. That's by Dr. Jessica Hirschhorn, one of my colleagues in our department. She's really good, and this is good information. If you're not getting any sound, there's going to be sound. If you're not getting any, open it in a new browser, okay? And let me know if you don't, because it's cool. It's not that long either. I don't know how long, I thought I had how long it was. Anyways, okay. Then you will get to the discussion board, right? Your musical introduction. Module 1 is pretty sweet, because you get to talk about yourself. It's a lot of introspective stuff. You know, how can you get it wrong, right? Okay. So you're going to talk about yourself a lot. Do your discussion board. Please just follow directions. It's pretty simple. Due dates are on there, and so are the points. You can see that. If you have any questions, let me know. And then finally, you have an assignment, the first worksheet. It's going to go through and ask you some general questions and specific questions. Please take your time to answer them thoroughly if you can. It's worth 50 points, and I'm curious to know, again, it's not a lot, not wrong answers, all right? It's only like if you don't answer it, or if your answer is like 2 words, and I'm like, wow, you know, Hemingway did a 6-word short story, right? But I don't know if we can pull that off to answer these questions. Okay, so that will get uploaded then, and okay, I like APA formatting, so Times New Roman, 12-point font, double line space, everything. I don't need cover pages really on anything this whole entire class. I do need your name on your file name when you upload it, you know, worksheet 1, you know, _ Smith, upload it so I can see that. Put your name on the paper too. I'm really a lot easier on formatting than I used to be, but no colors, nothing fancy. You don't have to, you're not gonna, you know, there's no impressing anybody with running heads or anything like that. Just, you know, get her done, okay? Everything has to be uploaded. Nothing gets emailed to me unless I specifically ask for it. And where am I at here? 12 minutes almost? Okay, not doing too bad. And that's it for Module 1, you guys. I'm currently out in Fountain Hills, Arizona. I'll be in my office. I leave town Monday. I'll be in Milwaukee for about 3 weeks. Then I'll be back here for 3 weeks. Then I'll be back there for a month. So back and forth, that takes us through session A. So, you know, if you're in town, you want to meet, we can do so at some point, but most of you are online from somewhere else, which is awesome. I love it. Tell me about where you're from, the experiences, and if you need to get a hold of me, just send me an email. We'll set up a conference call, something, and get rolling. Don't spin your wheels, okay? Now, I know I'm going to forget something when I get off this thing, so, I mean, it never fails, whatever. All right, so the third Easter egg. Let's see. Let's go with, how about Jeep Wrangler? How's that throw you off, huh? Why? Because I can. So there you go. Send those to me. Enjoy the course. Forks up.